Guys, I'm not going to lie or sugarcoat anything. Day two wasn't giving me what I wanted. Me, I'm a picture of violence. You get? It wasn't really giving me the bad buzz I wanted. But anyways, I'm definitely here to spill all the tea. So if you haven't subscribed, do so already. Now, Ebuka started with the Sheggz and Adekunle saga. Now, if you guys can recall, during the Pepsi vacation to Cape Town, South Africa, Sheggz was in the club and he bought Azu. Azu is a drink, alcoholic drink, right? It's an expensive kind of drink, just like Hennessy and all of that. So when you buy it, it means you're a baller, you're balling in money and stuff. And according to Sheggz, he said in this interview that he didn't even know someone was live, right? Now back to the gist. Sheggz actually bought the Azu and someone was live and it went viral. And that's where the who buy Azu, whatever slang was trendy. And then Adekunle literally wrote a full newsletter of how nobody was spending their money on that trip. It was literally everything was sponsored by Pepsi, and everyone got the message that everyone got the shade rather that he was referring to Sheggz. So Ebuka asked Sheggz how he felt when he saw that, and he was like, he just tweeted, "Oh, Nami buy the Azu," because he bought the Azu. And he said, that he wanted it to be low key and stuff, and that he didn't know someone was live to capture the moment. You get what I mean? So when he saw that, he just tweeted, "Nami by the eyes," and that was it. Now Ebuka asked Adekunle, "Okay, what's up now? How fun now? Was that a shade?" Adekunle said it was not a shade though. I was like, "Adekunle, do you think we are babies? Do you think we are wearing diapers? How would you say that was not a shade? Like, did you even read your own newsletter?" Guys, that was a full shade. Trust me. I'm not a fan of anybody. I like their growth. I love all of them, individually. Like, I don't, in fact, I'm indifferent. I don't like them. I don't hate them. Do you understand? But that was a clean shade. And he was like, "Oh, it was not a shade, blah, blah, blah." And Eloswag was even asking him some questions. He was like, no, he just felt like people misunderstood the newsletter. The whole BBN fans, like all of us, misunderstood your newsletter. You're joking. You have to be joking. Anyways, Bella decided to step in to support her man. Yes, she said Ebuka, that was a full shade. And Adekunle still maintained his stand though, that was not a shade at all. If anyone feels that way, blah blah blah, that's their business. Now moving on, Ebuka decided to face the Famsavi and Eloswag saga. Now I didn't even know they were having an issue at all, to be honest with you. So if you guys do not know the gist, before the housemates get into the BBN or whatever Big Brother house, right? They actually the officials, that's the BBN directors or whatever, will isolate them in twos. So Eloswag and Famsavi were roommates, and when they got into the house, they were separated. Eloswag was in level 1, Famsavi was in level 2. And when Eloswag won head of house, he literally nominated Famsavi for eviction, and that's how Famsavi left the house. And that's actually what is making Famsavi pissed since it's almost a year. So he was pouring out his grievance, just expressing himself and all that, and he was so hilarious. A lot of people were just laughing at his jokes, and he kept on telling them, please, I don't laugh, I'm serious, this and that. He felt betrayed. That's the whole thing. Like, long story short, he felt betrayed. Now Ebuka asked Eloswag what's up with that. He said it wasn't a personal decision, it was a decision of the whole house, and so the whole house nominated Famsavi. It wasn't just his decision. Do you understand? So he said he has tried to converse with Famsavi. He put a call across to him several times. Even his mom, Eloswag's mom, literally talked to Famsavi. So he, in his own mind, he thinks they are good, and Famsavi was like, he knows they are good actually, but he doesn't want to be friends with Eloswag anymore because of the trust issues. And I'm like, okay, I feel like Eloswag should have gone an extra mile to support or ensure that he wasn't put up for eviction. I saw Sheggz and Groovy have that relationship. Same thing with Ile Baye, was her name Ile Baye, right? And Chomzy. So I just felt like, anyways, nobody owes you any loyalty or whatever. Now Ebuka moved on to Doing and Scythe. Yes, remember they had a thing going on at the beginning, but Scythe unfortunately left the house early. After Scythe left, Doing cried, blah blah blah, and then at some point, she talked down on his physical look. Like, look at Scythe now, this guy is too handsome. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my god. Anyway, she apologized. She said she had apologized to him in private, and she was doing that in public as well. That she just felt she liked the guy, like his vibe at first when they met was just positive. She felt he was matured and confident, because there was a time, Big Brother mispronounced his name Scythe, and Scythe literally corrected Big Brother. Like she just liked that. And when they exchanged pleasantries at first, it was all lovey-dovey basically. So that's why she liked him at first and all that. Now moving on, honey, to Brian and Diane. If you guys do not recall, let me remind you, okay? At some point in the house, Brian was feeling Diana. He felt like, oh, even if she was older than him, that was not a problem, that they would still be cool and all that. So Ebuka now asked him, okay, what's up with that one now? You said you had that vibe at first, so what's up with it? That's how Brian turned you to cruise, that it was just cruise. It was nothing more. I was like, Brian, like even Kez had to tell him, bro, you were not joking, that was not cruise. He said, oh, it was just cruise. I mean, Diana is beautiful, but it was just cruise for me. He didn't mean it that way. I'm like, okay, you people are not turning everything to cruise. We are watching you. Ebuka moved on to the Giddfia, Diana, and Amaka situationship, guys. It was a hell of a situationship, okay? Now, Ebuka asked Amaka about how she felt when she realized that, Diana had something with Giddfia. And she said she questioned Diana. I mean, they were, roommates, just like Famsavi and Elo Swag. She said she actually had a conversation with Diana if she had anything to do with Giddfia. And every time she had a conversation with her, Diana always told Amaka herself that they had nothing, it wasn't serious. So even though she had a lot of conversations like that in her ears, that they had a thing or they were an item, she couldn't believe anybody, because the person who is wearing the shoe, according to Amaka in her own words, told her to her face several times that there wasn't anything going or anything serious with Giddfia. And Giddfia, according to Amaka, wasn't even private with her, he was public with Amaka. Do you understand? In Diana's face. So why would she want to think too much about it? They now switched, Ebuka now switched on to Diana and asked her how she felt about the whole situation. And she was like, they had a conversation that before the house, right, since they were roommates, that they were not going to fight because of anybody, any guy, that everything was just going to be cruise, blah, blah, blah. Amaka was like, that was my game. And, Diana was so hilarious. She said, that's why I allowed you to play the game now. It was so funny, guys. It was literally so funny. And she was like, Shebi, we had that Amaka even asked her for Groovy, Elo Swag. I'm like, girl, that information was so freaking irrelevant at that point in time. But she kept on saying that, I'm not trying to expose you, and she was literally exposing her. But anyways, guys, just share your thoughts with me in the comment section. Anyways, she was asking Amaka a question, and Amaka wasn't even answering her. Amaka wasn't really giving her the attention. She wasn't indulging her at all. She was just like, girl, me and you don't have issues. I cannot fight with you because of a guy. It was a game, and the game is over. So you can't come to me or come to the reunion with this energy. Like, it's very toxic. It's not like we have an issue. Do you understand? We can never have an issue because of a guy. And that was how it ended. They didn't even give us next on the next episode, like give us a snippet of the next episode. Like, the way Big Brother is just doing nowadays, anyhow, scatter. What's your problem, you guys? Like, you're taking us for granted, because we are some people, not me, some people are literally obsessed with the show. That's why you're taking us for granted, because how can you just end the show just like that? And when they concluded, or not really concluded, but when Diana finished speaking, I just saw the cast of the production and everything. I'm like, just like that, no recap or no snippet rather for the next episode, just like that, bro. Really? No, really. But anyways, guys, share your thoughts with me in the comment section about all of this gist I just filled you in. I cannot wait for tomorrow. I cannot wait for the bad bulls. I just hope tomorrow is going to be giving me violence. Like I said, I'm not a preacher of love, honey. I'm a preacher of violence. So I want to see the craziness. I want to see the shades. I want to see the bad bulls. And to be honest with you, from the snippets they give us from all the all the seasons, or sorry, all the episodes, it wasn't really giving me. All the shades they were throwing on Twitter was just for math. But anyways, let's just keep our fingers crossed and our legs crossed at the same time. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, guys, and see you all in my next video. Bye.